everybody? What's up, Larry C? What's up, Jackie? All right, let's see what we got going on here. What's up, everybody? What's up, Rebel Girl? What's going on, everyone? What's up? My name is Jay Tarantino. I play guitar in a band called Etherius, and I am here playing all the best and baddest guitar solos. That was a song called The Inevitable End. I gotta cue up my next track here. All right. That's right, man. We back. All right, here's a song called March and Defy. It's Thrash Thursday. That's right. What's up, Anthony? Man, it's hot. Yo, it is hot today on the East Coast, man. Well, it wasn't hot. It was humid. The humidity is like 1,000%. It's disgusting. What's up, Anthony? What's up, Larry C? What's up, Jackie? Hi, here's a song called March and Defy. What's up, Bob? Larry C says, I like it. I'm thinking about raising chickens for some side hustle money, you know, to make hens meet. I wish I had the rooster sound effect that Coach has. That's funny as hell. What's up, Johnny Ray? What's up, Bob? Bob, what's up, dude? What's up, man? How are you? Bob, how's school, man? How you doing in school? Bob says, I'm good. School and biking. Oh, biking? Like mountain biking? That's good, man. You're always active. You know what? I think that's good, man. I know you were like playing tennis last year and stuff. Shout out to Bob. I'm glad you're doing well, man. You got 1B. Otherwise, all A's and A pluses. Dude, all right. That's good, man. Larry C says, shout out to Bob. What's up, Talisman? All right, let's see. Bob says he wants to play. Yeah, Bob's bossing up. Bob's young too. Bob's only in high school, so Bob's got some. He's got some bossing up to do, but he's bossing up right now in 2025. Okay, yeah, you're 16. Okay. Shout out to all the high school kids out there, man, making things happen, hustling. My cousin's son is 16, so he's wrestling. He's been hitting the weights. He's getting swole. He's bossing up too. I like it. It's good to see. Don't worry, Bob. Yeah, you don't have to mod, dude. Just don't crash your bike. All right, Talisman is 16 as well. All right, yo, shout out to everybody. Shout out to the youngins. All right. Larry C says, oh, all right, Larry C wrestled in high school. I played football for 1 year. Jackie says my granddaughter is almost that age. Yeah, my cousin's son, he'll be 17 in January. It's kind of fucked up because my cousin's going through a divorce. Long story. It's a very long story. All right, what are we playing? Talisman wants to. All right, so I actually don't, unless you like want me to play a song by my band. I don't play any covers here. I just play all of my own music. I take requests from my band because I know some people I have here that are always tuning in. They request one of my band songs, but I don't do any covers here. Or Vivaldi. Yeah, we do some Vivaldi too as well. All right, what's up, Liz? Liz says, any boxers out there? I just started boxing. I'm actually thinking about getting into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I took karate when I was younger. That's one of my biggest regrets in life is that I didn't stick with karate because I was really good. I won medals in tournaments and shit. I started when I was like 6 or 7. And I went till I was like 12. I should have stuck with it. I could have been doing karate for like almost 40 years now at this point. That's right. Jackie's MMA trained. So don't ever try to fight Jackie because Jackie will kick your ass. And if she doesn't kick your ass, I'll kick your ass. All right. Larry C says the best part of boxing jokes are the punchlines. What's up, Cornlord? Oh, what genre? It's metal. But I'll let you decide what kind of metal, because there's like 1,000. Excuse me. I'm gonna watch my language here in front of the kids. There's like 1,000 different subgenres of metal, so I'll let you decide. Stray says, who is threatening? Nobody's threatening Jackie. Nobody's threatening Jackie. I'm just saying, we were just talking about karate. And I was just saying how I took karate when I was younger, and that's like my biggest regret in life is that I quit. I should have stuck with it. And Jackie said that she was MMA trained, and I said, so that means Jackie will kick your ass, and if she doesn't kick your ass, I'll kick your ass. And that's where we left off when you came into the chat. What's up, Corn Lord? Larry C, yeah, all right. So, yeah, between the three of us. Corn Lord, he says, I'm trained in bishes. Stray says, okay, well, adding to it, Larry and I will also kick their asses. I know Stray is a girl with thin patience, so I would not cross her. I would not fight her either. She'll whoop your ass. So, don't forget. Oh, Bob. All right. So listen, we're all good. Cornlord's got the Nerf bat. I think we're covered here. We definitely can protect people. Bob says I'm a short dude, so I can go for the Junko. That's one strategy. That's a bold strategy. Stray says, listen, Jackie, you are protected at all costs. Cornlord comes in. Stray says the cinnamon rolls must be saved. This is true. Jackie's cinnamon rolls are amazing. How do I know? Because she sent me some. They are fantastic. Cornlord says he comes in clutch with the bish bat. Dude, exactly, man. I used to play baseball, so I'm pretty handy with a bat myself. I was pretty good, too. I mean, I wasn't going to play center field for the Yankees anytime soon because I'm all of, 5'8", but it's fine. Liz says women have to be tough. Their men can't be there all the time. This is true. But it's funny because I see a lot of these women, especially in the cities, like you go to like New York City, a lot of these women are with dudes that those motherfuckers couldn't fight their way out of a paper bag. You just know it. They're just soy boys to the max, and they never fought as much as a fly. So I'm not too sure about that. Cornlord says, I'm sure the lot lizard's still telling tales of the Sasquatch that took her out. Stray says, soy boys, OMG. You've never heard that term before? I can't believe that's crazy. You've never heard that before. Yeah, it's like whenever I go into New York City, I see these dudes walking around all the time. They're just like, whatever. These motherfuckers can't. They ain't never lifted weights. They ain't never fought anybody. They probably ain't never yelled at anybody in their entire life. They never done as much as bench press a broomstick. But I digress. All right, Sheet Metal Man says, God bless John Baum. That's right, he died, was it today? Today was the anniversary of his death? Was it yesterday or today? That's right, wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight. Stray says, I was getting butter for my steak. Oh. Did you go to leg day? How was leg day? I still have to go to the gym. I'm going to go to the gym after this stream. So I got home from work really late, and then I went to go meet my dad for dinner, which he paid for, by the way. And then I'm gonna do my stream now, and then I'm gonna go to the gym at like 10:30 when there's nobody there. Because if I go at my normal time, there's just too many people. Like all the bitches are out there showing their ass, shaking their ass, taking selfies, and then all the dudes do a set, they scroll their phone for 20 minutes, they do another set, they scroll their phone for another 20 minutes, they do another set, scroll their phone for 20 minutes. So I can't deal with that shit. I will yell at somebody. I will start a fight. She said father-in-law. Actually, his girlfriend paid for it because she got a gift card because her birthday was a couple weeks ago. So I just left the tip. Pause. Bob says, had to post on my... That is the most Gen Z... Bob says back, had to post on my story. That is the most Gen Z thing that I have read all night. Stray says, right, like these gym idiots, are you here to rest or lift, bruh? Yeah, like, bruh. Do you even take pre-workout, bruh? Bro, you're not alpha unless you fuck 10 bitches a day. Bruh. And drive a Bugatti, bruh. Alright, I'm just... I'm off the chain tonight. This chat is out of control. Bob's on his bike. All right. Let's play a song. Stray says, hold on, I'm using my Gen Z dictionary. Here's a song. Here's a fast one. It's a song called The Dark Oracle. That was a song called The Dark Oracle right there. Johnny Ray, thank you. He says, gotta go, brother. Keep killing it. Mad love. Thank you, my friend. Stray says, maybe don't look at the photo I sent until after the... Did you send me a food? Did you send me food? Did you send me your food? All right, I won't look. I'll wait. I'll look later. Of course you did. You're such a tease. You always send me your food, what you're eating for dinner every night. Always teasing me with that shit. But I like it. All right. Bob, how you doing on your bike? She says, I said nice things, though. No, you always say nice things. Rob's. All right. Well, you're alive. That's good. That's a good start. All right. Here's a song called "Thread of Life." That was a song called Thread of Life. Guitar, thank you. Six String says, when did you sell your soul? I sold my soul a long time ago down at the crossroads. I'm like 200 years old, man. Guitar says he play. I gotta say guitar. Says, and he plays with such ease, makes it look easy, but it's not. Technique, articulation, execution, and on top of it, the feel. Thank you very much. Bro, can I sell it to be as good as you? Because count me. Just listen, you can. Absolutely. Yeah, it's right. I beat Steve Vai in a guitar duel, a head cutting duel. No, I've been playing guitar for like 30 years. Almost 30 years. 28 years. Dark Master, 200 plus. Yeah, I'm like a vampire. I'm 200 years old. 50 Shades of J. All right, Suburbia Total says, I really appreciate the way you play. Thank you very much. Where am I based? I am in America, in New Jersey. East Coast represent. What's my weakest technique? Probably like chicken picking, legato. My legato's not terrible. It could definitely be better. I would say that's my. She said, "Oh Lord." Listen, I didn't come up with that. That was Stray. That was Stray's name for me. Can I play some grunge? I don't know how to play grunge, to be honest with you. I'm a metal guy. What's up, Metal Machine? What's my take on John Petrucci? John Petrucci is one of my favorite guitar players of all time. She said guilty. All I need is to be a billionaire now. That's my dad. Yeah, Petrucci's my dad. Thank you for reminding me. All right, here's a song from my boy Larry C. He requested this one personally. He sent me a text message. And asked me if I could play this one for him. So of course I said yes. I was like, hell yeah, brother, and I sent him a Hulk Hogan GIF. So this one's from my boy Larry C. Jackie says then that makes me Mrs. Petrucci. He said, can you guys adopt me? Don't tell George. That means Stray. That means Petrucci's your father-in-law, right? We won't tell George. It's okay. We can keep it a secret. Jackie, I don't know if you know this, but Richie Faulkner from Judas Priest is George Lynch's son-in-law. Richie Faulkner is married to George Lynch's daughter. She said, is the hyphenated name... Oh, yeah, see, now you're trying to capitalize on my name. Now the hyphenate... Oh, now you want to bring up the hyphenated name thing. I see how it is. It's fine. I'll allow it. Judas Priestess follows you on Instagram. Oh, that's Petrucci's wife. Yeah, so, Richie Faulkner is married to George Lynch's daughter. Of course I'll use it. Damn right. All right. Anyway. All right, this one's from my boy Larry C. This song's called Veins of Silver and Sorrow, or as we call it, or as Larry calls it, Veins of Silverado. I like that. That was a song called Veins of Silver and Sorrow, going out to my boy Larry C right there. Hell yeah. All right, let's see. Stray says, I find this song in my head a lot. That and Lay Down and Comply. Those are the catchiest ones. Definitely. I know how to write a melody, that's for sure. What's up, Redneck? Jackie says, I once made a Mrs. Sambora shirt, wore it to the show, got a nod from him and a smile. What's up, Redneck? Yo, I saw you. You were rocking your Etherius t-shirt, brother. Very cool. Oh, it's in Detroit. Hey, Jackie, what's going on with the Tigers? The Tigers are collapsing. Shit, they about to lose a division. What's going on there? Can I play Windy and Warm? I don't know what that is. She says, I know. Oh, Gary Moore. Larry C says, average Detroit season ending. In My Dreams is a good song, but I do not know how to play it. All right. I'm just fucking around. Here's a song called Said Nah. Baseball, not football. And because I said that, I forgot my solo. There we go. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm so stupid. She says, I don't know anything about sports with balls. You're a hockey girl. Ah, fair enough. right. Oh, so you asked Richie Sambora and he said he wasn't going to be playing with John anymore. That sucks. But listen, let's be fair. Bon Jovi can't sing anymore. He sucks now. His voice is trash. All right, Stray is all messed up right now. She says, but that backing track kind of sounds Mortal Kombat-ish. How was it made? I should rephrase that. How was it written and recorded, and with what instruments? She says, at this rate, I'm just digging a hole. Everything I ask sounds stupid, but my question stands. My brain is so fucked today. I don't know why too many carbs last night. I don't know. All right, let me tackle this one sentence at a time here. All right. And then Larry C says Jay is the Louis Kang of the. I don't know who that is. Is that a Mortal Kombat character? I have no idea what that is or who that is. How was it written? I mean, I pretty much wrote. I had this riff. Liz asked, carbs or tequila, Stray? No, it's probably carbs. I had this riff forever. And actually, most of that song, I had a couple riffs. So the second verse where I do the solo where it's what do you call it? I don't even remember how to play the solo now without the music. Or no, was it? That whole thing. That verse, the riff is I don't even remember how it goes now. Shit. Okay, so I had that riff for a while. That's the riff, the second verse where I'm doing the... I don't even remember how to play it now. Shit. There we go. That's how it goes. So that solo was over this riff. So I had that riff for a long time. I had the first verse riff, which is a. Hold on. Something like that. I haven't played that riff since I recorded it, but I remember. So I had those riffs. I had the whole song. What was I talking about? Oh yes, Stray asked me how the song came together. I had all the riffs, and then what did we do? Oh, and then my drummer had come up with the middle part where it's like. I can't even. Oh, Jesus Christ, my brain is messed up right now. All right, that section my drummer came up with. He started playing that pattern on the drums, and then I came up with that riff. And then what was the... Oh, then the ending riff was just the intro riff. So we had the whole thing. We just had to rearrange a couple riffs. And what instruments? It was all just drums, guitar, bass, and then my keyboard guy did all the synth for it. She says, you're answering the question like I asked it. It's working for me, to be honest. Okay. I tend to ramble sometimes. Yeah, so the synth was what the keyboardist that I hired to do the keyboard stuff for the album. He actually programmed the drums for it too, but all the keyboard stuff, that was him. It kind of sounds like it sounds like Never-Ending Story. But it's so good. I have to make a backing track without the guitar. She says, I personally never ramble. She says, OMG, it kind of does. Yeah, it does kind of sound like that. All right, I see we got some requests. Yeah, I what's up to all the new people in the chat on TikTok? We are on Twitch and we are on TikTok. So if you see me talking to people that you don't see, I'm not crazy. I'm talking to the chat. There's two different chats going on here. My name is Jay Tarantino. I play in a band called Etherius. Hold on. We have an album called Hymns of the Crimson Raven. We are an instrumental metal band. I play all original music here. I only play my band's music. He's kind of crazy, but mostly not. Listen, I am crazy. All artists, all creatives are crazy in some way. We're all fucked up in some way. It's just like what level? There's like levels to it. There's levels to this shit. I'm like level 1. I'm like probably like the bare minimum fucked up. And then there's like level 5, which I've seen level 5. You don't want to be that. You do not want to go there. All right, Bob wants to hear some Vivaldi. All right, we'll do it. It's not a guitarist thing. It's a musician thing. Stray says, I'm going to say I'm level 2.5, maybe 1.5. Okay, that's manageable. Anything like above a 3 or a 4 is like, nope. Avoid at all costs. We're all fucked up, but it's okay. All right, I'm going to play this next song, and then I'll play an Angel song for Bob. This song's called... What song is this called? Shit. My brain does not want to... The crazy... Oh, the crazy hot scale is... That is so true. Or the hot... No, it was the hot crazy matrix. That's what it was. The hot crazy matrix is true. That's definitely true. Let's see here. Jeff's laughing. Richard says, you got a great setup. Thank you, man. It's pretty basic, you know. I'm leveling up as I go, but I think this is a good start. Yeah, the hot crazy matrix is a real thing. I can say from my own experiences, this is true. All right, here's a song called Gilded Shadows of Oblivion. right, that was a song called Gilded Shadows of Oblivion. All right, Jeff asks if I'm using a VST. No VSTs. I am using the Axe Effects. So guitar, Axe Effects just directly into my interface, and that is it, man. No VSTs. Just the Axe Effects, all direct. All right, Stray says, I have a buddy. He's actually a millionaire, but you never know it from meeting him. And if you ever ask him how he got rich, he says, it's because I don't know everything, just the cool shit. That is based, man. That's going to be me. Like, I'm not a millionaire yet, but I'm on my way. But you will never know. I will never tell anybody. I might trade up my car one day, but maybe buy a few more guitars, but you will never know that I got fuck you money. Larry C says, what kind of cool ish he know? I'd be interested to find out. It's all good. That was a bar. Sometimes I say profound things. Sometimes. Yeah, you ain't never gonna know. I don't tell people anything. It's like, remember somebody was saying on Coach's stream the other day that they just don't tell people about. I mean, Coach was talking about that. Don't tell people anything when you're on your grind. Don't tell people what your plans are. Just do it. Larry C says, speaking of, did you know that before crowbars were invented, most crows drank at home? So that's where they go. Crowbar's a good band. Larry C says, hood rule number 4 here at my house is keep your mouth shut. Exactly, yeah. Don't tell anybody anything. Nobody needs to know. Bob says, play some What If? Oh, man. Hold on. No, hold on. I'm not in the right tuning, but let me see if I can figure this out. There we go. Hold on. See, I'm playing it in a different tuning, so I'm trying to... There we go. All right, I figured it out. Jackie wants some strawberry Twizzlers. Yo, Twizzlers are so good. I'm with you on that one. I do not know how to play a live. Bob said, Bob's got a new girl. Bob, you always got new women, dude. You be switching you be changing girlfriends like people change their underwear, dude. Bob says she's my homecoming date. Bob says, I don't know how I managed to pull 10 out of 10s, except my most recent ex with the way I am. There's just something about you, dude. Like the bitches love you, man. That's good. Bob hates Twizzlers. Jackie says, I'm going to come to holiday with you. He said they're not Houston 10s. Bob's in New Mexico. Bob pulling 10s. Mom and son leave Bob home. Larry C says they're not Houston 10s, are they? I hope not. Jesus Christ. I've been to Houston. There are no 10s in Houston. Although I haven't been to Houston in a while, so it's been like 7 or 8 years. All right. Before crowbars were invented, crows drank at home. Dude, Bob's got the sickest dad jokes. I love it. Not a single 10 to be. Yeah. What's the George Carlin joke? I never been with a 10, but I fucked 5 2s. I think that was the joke. Jackie says we could, if you were gonna come out here, we could just meet in New York City. Larry, oh, that's right, you were there last month. Yeah, no 10s. That's foul. I've never dated a 10. I went out on a date with like what I would consider like an 8 or a 9. But let me explain something for those who don't know. Like when you go out on a date with women that on that scale, they have no personality, because let's just be fair. They don't have to have a personality. So they're boring. So they're just like trophies. As much as I hate to say that, that's kind of how it is. 5 2s makes 10. That's right, man, dude. So yeah. Bob says, the way I know this girl's a 10 is she gotten asked out like 3 or 4 times in the past 3 weeks. All right, yeah, so you have to keep your eyes on her, man. Bob says she got a personality. That's good, man. Where should I stay? So I mean, Jackie, like, I live like an hour from Penn Station. I mean, so if you were going to come out here, we could always go meet up at Penn Station and go grab something to eat. Oh, she's Catholic? Yo, let me tell you something, bro. You got to watch out for the religious girls. They try to play it off like they're all innocent. They be the freakiest ones. They be the ones doing the most dirt. So just keep your eyes out, my friend. Listen, Bob, I'm just giving you advice as someone who's got some life experience. Just keep your eyes peeled, man. Oh, where are you going to sleep? I mean, there's hotels. There's nice hotels. There's like a Hampton. There's a Hilton. There's a Hilton Garden like up the street from where I live. Liz says I'm Catholic, and that's true. Listen, I went to Catholic school. There's a Hilton like down the street, up the highway from where I live. It's like 2 miles from here. Larry C says they do be freaky. Bob says, I hate Catholic school. That's what I said back in the day, too. Oh, you went to... Dude, I went through K through 12. I went to Catholic school. So... I actually played in the choir. I was in the choir. I played guitar in the choir. Bob says, this girl I'm hoping won't do anything because I already have anxiety. Dude, you're young yet, man. She was religious and cheated. That's Bob, I'm going to tell you something right now. That's par for the course, man. Watch out for them religious girls. All right, let's do some more. Jackie says, I helped you tonight. Your anxiety was through the roof. Well, I'm glad that I could calm you down. Your families are really good friends. Well, that's good. See, I think that's good that you like people today, like young people, meet like through social circle instead of like dating apps. I mean, you're 16, so, but it's good that you meet people in social circle. I think we're gonna get to that point where people are just so sick of dating apps. They're just gonna start. They're gonna be like, oh, what if we actually like just go out and meet people? You mean like how we used to do it back in the day? What a concept. But anyway, here's a song. Here's a song called Arctic Shadowscape. What's up, citizen? All right. Citizen says, let's be real though, Jay isn't that good. He's just all that and some more. I'm fucking terrible. What's up, Harrison? He says, how dare you call me by my cursed name? What's up, Lambro? What's up? I do not. I Wonder Creeping Death. I actually don't play any covers here. I play tracks from my band Etherius, but I hope you stick around. Check it out. Hang out for a song or two. I know I'm like probably one of the few people on here that doesn't play covers. Larry C says, Bob, just don't make your pappy a grandpappy just yet. Larry C says, sorry for blowing up the Twitch chat. Last thing I'll say for... Dude, you're not blowing it up, dude. Type away, man. No worries. Last thing I'll say for now is that I was very much looking forward to this stream all day. It has done more than deliver. I am glad that I could help you out. You're my boy. I appreciate you, man. Jay only covers Freebird, no other songs. Once in a while, I cover... what else have I covered? Once in a while, I'll cover Alice in Chains. We did Creed. I played What If. Like 10 seconds of it. I think it's Jackie's bedtime. Good night, Jackie. I love you too, Jackie. Hopefully I'll see you soon. He says, 10 seconds is all I give my wife. Oof. Ouch. Maybe you need that Hims pill. I guess that was long enough for you to have a kid. That's all you needed, right? I'm sorry. She called her cinnamon roll mama. Some pineapple could work. Yeah, I guess that's good. He said best 10 seconds of my life. All right, we can do a couple more, and then I got to get out of here. I got to go to the gym. Let's do a song here called The Omnipotent. After that, it was nap time. Militant smoker. He says if I hit my wah bar, the wah bar, my entire guitar would go out of tune. Yeah. Sometimes it happens. I have a love-hate relationship with the Floyd Rose. Mostly hate, but sometimes love. He's riding his bike. He said bro not in public. Hell yeah. Thank you, Larry. Did TikTok block your comment? I don't know. All right, I need to switch guitars. I dropped my pick. Hold on. I'm a mess tonight. All right, let me switch guitars here. I dropped my pick, but it's okay because I have 100 more here sitting on my desk. Oh, that's right. Bob wants to hear some Vivaldi. All right. You got banned from DMs? Why? What did you say? What did you say, man? What did you do? You causing problems on Al Gore's internet? All right, hold on. I got a tune here. Give me a second. We'll do some Vivaldi for my boy Bob. Al Gore spent a lot of money on this internet thing. There we go. All right. All right, let's see, Bob, if you know this one. right, Little Mercury in Summer. Did I get a chance to listen to the new version of this? No, I made a Suno account, but I have to go listen to them. I'm going to do that this weekend. He said the song ain't long enough. It should be... Listen, you got to take that up with Angel. He's the one who wrote it. Let's make it like 10 minutes. All right, we're going to do one more. It's like 4 minutes, dude. It's not that long. All right, let's see if you know this one. Here's a song called Hymns of the Crimson Raven. All right. Yeah, then these new strings definitely sound better for sure. The old ones were like 7, 8 months old, so it was time. All right, everyone. I am going to get out of here. I will be back tomorrow again. My name is Jay Tarantino. My band is called Etherius. Our new album, Hymns of the Crimson Raven, is out now. Please, if you're interested, check it out at the link tree in my profile. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We'll do it all over again tomorrow. Thank you very much. Peace.